how parrots can talk, and why dolphins they say that are the animals more intelligent, and some more information.
In 1977, Irene Pepperberg brought a 7-year-old parrot named Alex into her lab in the Harvard University. She said that if Alex learned to talk the English language, she can speak with her and ask questions about how he sees the world. When the Harvard student began talking with the parrot, many scientists believed that she was crazy because she do that. They would see she at her desk and the parrot in the top of her cage at the lab, in a small room, newspaper in the floor, a basket of toys in the stands. They were a great team because now the idea of communicate with the animals is not so weird like it was before. Certain skills are considered key signs of higher mental abilities, good memory, and grasp of grammar and symbols. Self-awareness, understanding other motives, imitating others, and being creative. 30 years later, she says that people call her crazy now and then because she tried it. Many scientists believe that chimpanzees are a better subject to do that.
Did the scientists believe what?
That chimpanzees are better subjects to try that experiment. Of course, chimpanzees can't speak.
I'm going to talk about dogs. Some people think that dogs do not feel, and that they don't feel when they scream it or punish them. And some people think that the dogs have the same structure as the brain of a human. The brain of an average dog is less half of the percent of the weight of the dog. And they need a lot of food so the brain of the dog can work correctly. As a brain of the human is made for learning a new language or to talk, the function of the brain of the dog is for the smell good, and also can feel the same as touch, see, and hear. All
The
animals
smell is the same. It would be the same.
of what?
Of smell. Of the smell goes is the same as the sight.
No, it's better in the dog's bed.
Oh, than the others.
Some animals feel pain. When the dog feel pain, they try like to beat the people like punish them, and the cats get aggressive, and the rodents like a rabbit do nothing because they cannot like physically express the emotion. In Discovery Channel is a program called Mastering Leadership, like Encantador de Perros, that is about a man that his name is Cesar, and he trained dogs with bad behavior. And he had a website that it says all the feelings of the dog, and one of it that the dog can laugh. And Patricia Simonet make a microphone that if you put two dogs when they are playing, the microphone can catch like a exhaling of the dog, like is a laugh of the dog, like when I'm playing. They can also feel shame when they pee on a carpet, and like the man screams. They can cure her body, and her ears can go back. And they feel pain and sadness when another dog dies, and they lose appetite, fear, and get depression. And they can sleep a lot or never sleep because they have pain and sadness. And finally, they can feel happy, and you can know where they are happy when they move the tail or they are jumping. And in Emory University, they develop a magnetic resonance imaging that is when they can scan the dog brain, that is the same material when they scan a human brain. And the Public Library of Science published that the dog can feel when the orders of the owners. And yeah.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the mind of the parrots. That is very amazing. For example, when you are in the zoo, it's very common to see them as a main function, following the steps of a predetermined spectacle, either moving quickly from side to side or either talking or parroting with their coach. These words are not by the animal, only repeated each time to say the word or phrase at the precise moment. We're mentioning that these animals are very smart and create strong relationships with their trainers or owners that spend many hours of training to achieve the goal. The way they can imitate the language is through the cities, the vocal organ, or better known as the tongue, that with very exquisite moments they can shape the earth. To get a parrot speaks depends on factors such as personality or age. But if the parrot is male and young, can learn much faster. According to recent studies done by a group of experts, the best imitator is known as Mina of Himalaya, because since 1 year old can speak without restrictions. The training of these birds is unpredictable because it can take days, weeks, months, or maybe never get to speak his first word. The actual algorithm is to say the word every day, 10 minutes per session. Making sure do not get boring, awaiting a reward. It's amazing how in a few years these animals can learn from 150 to 250 words. In addition, many develop the ability to use them at the right moment.
I will talk about the dolphins. I think that the dolphins is the most amazing animal because it's considered the first mammal, the most intelligent mammal in all the world. Even more than the chimpanzees, and they can do mimicry, they can do self-organization, and a lot of tricks. It exists a genetic similarity between a human and dolphin brain. This explains why cactaceans have a big brain. Dolphins and human brains are very similar in shape and in form, but they work very different. The NRAs of Hunter College discovered that dolphins look themselves in a mirror and they can recognize them. The high metabolic rate and other changes in the use of energy in the body of dolphins make the brain grow. Dolphins have 2 lobes in the brain. Each of these lobes is separate subdiploid. In fact, they are considered different brains. According to the researcher Carl Howard, dolphins never sleep with the 2 brains at the same time. When they sleep with one, the other is alert to run the body and to swim. In fact, the dolphins have one eye connected to each lobe of the brain, so they can still swim and eat and get air and things like that.